Here at the friendly confines, Wrigley Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Houston Astros and the Chicago Cubs. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Just a little bit away from first pitch. Our starter in this one, Shota Imanaga.
Well, he's not a scout's dream because of the height, an undersized pitcher, but the heart is there and knows. How to work the corners of the plate, add and subtract velocity to keep the hitters off balance.
Craig Biggio, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Next offering is fouled back. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Two strikes.
The other way. Tucker puts it away. And there's one away. And now the shortstop, Ian Kinsler. Kinsler, 26 years old. Usually a second baseman, but today starting at shortstop. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, some people think this is no big deal, but I think when you consider the longer throw, the fact that you've got to be able to cover up the middle to your left, it's a big adjustment for him.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Outside, and that is ball four.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Counts 1-0.
Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw to second, and he's safe. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball four, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4 pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something. Out of the zone.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 30, Paul.
Up and in, and that is ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one in the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tucker really on his horse for it. Makes the grab. Here comes the runner from third. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here with my pal Singy. And pitching in this game, Luis Severino. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
The
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Ken Griffey Jr. The leadoff batter as he looks at ball one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player. Junior swinging a drive, deep right field. That ball's carrying. Off the scoreboard and out of here. A mammoth blast to right. And this place is rocking. It's 1-0. And next for the Cubs, Elly De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide five-tool player, and every one of those five tools was elite.
Man, that got him square in the mask.
That term five-tool guy gets thrown around lightly sometimes, but with Junior, it applies 100%. There's nothing this guy couldn't do on the diamond.
The right fielder.
Here's Kyle Tucker. He swings and fouls one off. One out, bases empty.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting fourth, the catcher,
Ted Simmons, the next Cub to hit. And that one's a little bit low. Ball one. Check swing, called strike. Man at first, one away. And that's off the inside edge. 2-1. And that's in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
First and second, one out. Larry Walker, the next Cub to hit. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. And there's a foul ball. And now the count is even. Went too far that time. It's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And it's 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses.
3-2.
And now it's 3-2. Line drive and foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings and misses, struck him out. So 2 down now, and here is Johnny Bench. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at third, so it'll be bases loaded and 2 gone. Jim Edmonds, the next Cub to hit. That's out to center field. Carter under it. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Edgar Martinez. That one fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. This to third. And Martinez is out. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-2 is the count.
That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next to hit for Houston, Brent Rooker.
Number 25, Brent Rooker.
That's off the inside corner. Ball 1.
That's a ball.
Got to be real careful here.
2-0.
He's
No
hunting
strike.
for his pitch.
That
Ball
one
3.
missed.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0
3
count,
balls, no
you're
strike.
taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-1. 2 outs, base is empty. There's the swing and a miss.
2. Count's full.
Strike 3. Good luck hitting. Bottom half of inning number 2. So up now for Chicago, Paul Molitor. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
0-1's the count.
Off the plate inside, and now it's even 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Kinsler. And quickly one away in the second. And now Robin Yount. Smoked on the ground to second. To first.
Got him.
And a couple of quick outs. Ken Griffey Jr., the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one.
Griffey Jr.
Down and away for ball 1.
1-0.
Right side, hard hit. Slings to first, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Here at Wrigley Field, on to the third inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Evan Carter. Skeens back to work. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Simmons down to first with it. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. And now the catcher comes up to him. Craig Biggio. 0 for 1 so far. Fastball is outside.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And they get Biggio for the out. So digging in, Ian Kinsler walked and stole a base his first time. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's down and away. Now a screamer into the outfield. Junior snags it, and that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. So now for Chicago, Ellie De La Cruz. Strike one.
0-1. That's a ball.
And that one hit to first. Sexton takes it to the bag, and a quick out, number one. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball one. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. Inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. Base hit center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead,
there's one out, and that's 2. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton as we go to the top of the fourth. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. And a swing and a miss.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
That one not close. 1-1. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. And that one almost got him. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Sexton, the next to hit, takes ball one. That one missing inside. Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. He's got it, and there's one down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. So up next, Edgar Martinez.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros, Josh Smith.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at-bat in this game.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
2 on, 1 out. Got him. That's out number 2. Jorge Soler up next for the Astros. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Bottom of the 4th. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Larry Walker. Walker goes 6 feet 3 inches, 235 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Next offering is in for a strike. That one hooked foul. And that skips in the dirt. On the ground, right side. Nice grab. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort. And now the first baseman, Johnny Bench. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Here's 0-1. Line drive. Slings it across. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here's a big power threat. Jim Edmonds 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First pitch misses. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Walker leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt. And a pitch. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Severino kicks, deals. And this one bounces away from Biggio. In there safely. Walker up to third on the wild pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 1 away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Out to center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they take a 2-run lead. Paul Molitor digs in now.
Second baseman, Paul Molitor.
Up and in. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Check to swing of the 1-0 and appeal to first. No swing. Out to short. Boots it. Man at first. And up next for Chicago, Robin Yount. Foul ball. 2 outs. The shortstop takes the ball. Ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And that is the inning. Back here at the friendly confines. Now the left fielder, Brent Rooker. Pitch misses. 1-0.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So next up for Houston, Evan Carter. And
Inside,
ball 1. Misses inside. And the count is 2-0. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
2 balls,
Well, in this
1
one,
strike.
the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
2-2 the count.
1 down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next pitch is outside. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. So the Houston lineup turns over. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Craig Biggio. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Tap foul at the plate. And that one hammered. That's back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center field.
Center fielder. Yeah.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros, Josh Hader.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rooker makes the grab, 1 away. Ellie De La Cruz, the next cup to hit.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left. Not a lot of people know this, but this isn't the only Wrigley Field in MLB history. You know, when the league expanded and added the Los Angeles Angels in 1961, they played their first season at a stadium in LA called Wrigley Field, which had been the home of the minor league team of the same name.
1 ball.
Check swing, no appeal. De La Cruz tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held back, according to Larry Bullard. Started to go after it. Now a look down to first, and he held up. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
That's a tough one to swallow right there if you're on the mound. Heading the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite it.
Ellie on his way to second. Foul ball there. De La Cruz leads off first with 1 away.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
The pitch to McCutchen. Check swing, called strike. Back to first, and he's safe. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty. So now it's the... Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Andres Munoz.
Now,
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Paredes makes the play, and that will end the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Ian Kinsler. He's 0 for 1.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 49, Rod Dibble.
Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
One's the count.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's
That's ball
downstairs and outside.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one is absolutely belted. Reaching for it and brings it in. The relay throw. Tries to get back and save.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
Runner on the go. In the air, left field, down the line, and just foul. Not even close there. And it's 1-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that.
Runner goes again. On a line, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall.
And that's ripped for a base hit. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. Now they've got him in a rundown. The tag out.
You're out.
But a run does come in to score. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Back here at Wrigley Field, and now Larry Walker. And that one lifted in the air center field. Carter settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab. And next for the Cubs, Johnny Bench. 1 for 2. And it's fouled away.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. This guy popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
And he went, says Larry Bullard. And the 0-2. That's inside. Bench used that unique stance, and he had amazing hands and 10 gold gloves to prove it.
And Bench was one of the first catchers to use a hinged mid as well. Didn't take long before everybody was using them behind the plate.
2 balls.
That's down and in. And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first in time. So 2 down now, and here is Jim Edmonds. Swing and a miss.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
No balls, 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
2 down, nobody on.
Ball,
here in the bottom of the
down.
6th. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Biggio collects, fires to first. In time. So the drop. We go to the top of the 7th. And the batter will be the shortstop, Josh Smith. Dibble back to work.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect them to swing at.
Looking to get the tying run on base. This one in the air, center field. Edmonds sprinting after it. Brings it in, and there's one down. Jorge Soler up next for the Astros. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Dibble, the tall righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally uses a cutter. And that's off the inside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Edmonds going back. And that one's gone into the bleachers. And we're all square. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Brent Rooker up next for the Astros. That one hammered center field. That's back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-2. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Pudge Rodriguez. And that one fouled off. 1 down, base is empty.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Craig Biggio up next for the Astros. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now here is Paul Molitor. This is off the inside. Ball 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field, and there's 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Smith zips it to first, and that quickly 2 away. And the batter now, Ryan Braun. Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
Swung on, belted. That one back there. Makes the catch up against the wall. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton were at the top of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Ian Kinsler. Edmonds right there to make the grab. And there's 1 away. Here's Yordan Alvarez. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that's
1 ball,
outside.
1 strike.
And it is 2-1. And a foul ball. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That's way outside, and it's a full count. Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a good day for the on-base percentage right there. Walk number 3, and the free bags keep on coming. You down with OBP, Boo?
Trevor McGill.
Sexton at the plate and takes high there.
Ball 1,
One-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Man at second. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Swinging a foul out of play. Alvarez at second with 2 down. Lined, and that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. But now he hits the brakes and hustles back to third.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And a count 1-2.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the third out. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz.
Third baseman, Ellie.
Obi Milner comes on now.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And takes low for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one missed. Shortened a bunt and missed it. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. With the shift on, hits right into it. Paredes fires over to first. And McCutchen is out.
Now batting,
Ted Simmons, the next Cub to hit.
Simmons.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that's in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Not close with that one, and the count's even at 2. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper. On the ground. Finds its way through, base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground ball. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And next is the designated hitter, Larry Walker. 0 for 3 in this one. With a
Now pitching.
So they turn to their closer. And Joyce.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Little chopper rolls foul. And that's outside.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Next offering is downstairs. With the tying run on at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, appeal to first. No, he held up. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Jorge Soler.
Jorge Soler.
Oh, great stop. In the hole. Jump throw. On the money. Nice play. So digging in, Brent Rooker. He's already homered in this game. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Outside low. 1-2 the count.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Got him swinging. Gets to it, on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Here's the catcher, Pudge Rodriguez.
Such a good hitter, good player, but when he's in strikeout mode, they can just pile up pretty quickly.
1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 outs. Simmons collects, fires to first. That completes the strike. Bottom of the 9th. And here's the first baseman, Johnny Bench.
Johnny.
Ground ball to the right side. Kinsler throws to first in time. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th. He's 2 out. Billy Wagner on to pitch out of the pen here. And he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 13.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. The 1-0. And there's a ball.
2-0.
Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Ball 4. He walked in. And that keeps things going. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Molitor will hit next. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike 1. In the dirt.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Well done behind the dish. Good eye on that spot.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
The high heat, too much on that one. 1 out left for the Cubs. Robin Yount. The next Cub to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0. Ball.
Slice to right, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third. He'll score easily. The relay.
Always always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your...
The Astros turn to a new arm of the mound, Jose Leclerc.
Number 37. Jose.
Next to hit, Ryan Broad. Check swing called strike. And that's strike one. And
That's
ball
a ball.
one.
1-1.
And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up. Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Trying to send this to extra innings. That's to third. Paredes throws across the diamond. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. We're in extras here, and now the center fielder, Craig Biggio.
Craig Biggio. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 38, Eric Gagne.
And a bunt towards third, and it's just foul. That was close. An uncharacteristic mistake from a really good defensive player. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing doing. Count moves to 1-1. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now fly ball to right center. And there's one away. And next to hit for Houston, Ian Kinsler. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Brings it in. 2 down. Now it's the DH, Yordan Alvarez. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. Sexton now at the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
1-0.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new...
Swing and a high fly ball right field. Edmonds sprinting after it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 10th. So up now for Chicago, Ellie De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
Liner snagged it first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And that is out of play. Next pitch is downstairs. Outside. Winning run stands at second. Check swing didn't go. Now 3-1. Oh, and this one's plastic. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. That's worth the price of admission. And the Cubs walk it off in extra innings.
get to extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
A 5-3 final score in this one. So the Cubs celebrate at the plate. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Representing that first and 15. And this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So, check it out. First got it when he was 6, didn't know any tricks. Matter of fact, first time he got on it, he slipped. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit, it was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing, he couldn't fight the feeling, something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it, couldn't understand it. Branded, since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here. So I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push and coast. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmets. Been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling himself, got a little more swag in his style. Met his girlfriend, she was clapping in the crowd. Love is what was happening to him now. He said I would marry you, but I'm engaged to these aerials and varials. And I don't think this board is strong enough to carry two. She said bow, I weigh 120 pounds. Now, let me make one thing clear, I don't need to ride yours, I got mine right here. So she took him to a spot he didn't know about. Some odd in the parking lot. She said, I don't normally take dates in here. Security came and said, I'm sorry, there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just lovers intertwined with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate with me, just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push, and coast. Yeah, before he knew he had a crew, there wasn't no punk, and they spit fire shirts and SB dunks. They would push till they couldn't skate no more. Office building lobbies wasn't safe no more, and it wasn't like they wasn't getting chased no more. Just the freedom was better than breathing, they said. An escape route they used to escape out when things got crazy. They needed to break out they head to any place with stairs, any good grinds, the world was theirs. And they four wheels would take them there until the cops came and said there's no skating here. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way they roll, just rebels without a cause with no place to go. And so they kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push.
From Daikin Park in Houston, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Houston. Just about set to go.
Leading
and
off tonight for the
today
Yankees,
on the hill,
the right
Randy
fielder,
Johnson.
Number 9.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
Outside low, and it's 2-1. Packed house here at Daikin Park. Next offering misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Headed towards the corner. Rooker makes his way towards it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Ted swings and drives one deep to right. Out of here. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And downstairs.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Carter sizing this one up. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And now here is Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Fought off foul. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And that skips in the dirt. Way out front for strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That's off the inside corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Goes down looking. 2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. That's too low. And it's 1-0. 2 outs, bases empty. And it's even up.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything,
2 balls, 1 strike.
what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up.
Missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Full count.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout. And that is back here in Houston. And on the mound today, Max Fried.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ian Kinsler. Fried throws to first. Biggio back on a dive. Swings through that one for strike one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt, blocked. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Freed out of the stretch, fires. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Now they get the runner and a rundown. The tag.
Yes,
and he's out.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Ramirez makes the grab. 2 down. So here's the Astros cleanup. Pinch hitter coming on. Richie Sexson looking for a 2-out hit with a runner at scoring position. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
No balls, 1 strike.
And now the count is even. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1 and 2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. Second inning set to go. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jason Varitek. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Paul Goldschmidt in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. That's in there, and it's 1-1.
1 ball,
when you're
1
taking
strike.
your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
2 and 2. Got a full count.
This one in the dirt. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one back there. And it's off the wall. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Doesn't stop, heads for home. The relay to the plate.
Back-to-back base hits. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Tyler O'Neill. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. Runner at third here, nobody out. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Next to hit, Curtis Granderson. Bunts it back towards the pitcher. Picks it up with a bare hand. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. Here's Derek Jeter now with a runner in scoring position.
Derek Jeter.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That's off the mark.
That's
and that is ball 1.
1-1.
And that one ripped to left. And it stays fair. They extend their lead at second. And he's there with a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And now the right fielder, Ted Williams. He's already homered here in this one. And that's down and away.
Hey!
That missed inside.
That's ball.
That's ball 2. And that's a base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out.
Yeah, you're out.
Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here at Dyken Park, here's the second baseman, Isaac Paredes. Can't glove it cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single. Edgar Martinez up next for the Astros. That one ripped. And it hits the top of the wall. And that's a double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And the sweeper misses. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. That one fouled off. 2 in scoring position. Nobody out. Bottom half of inning number 2. What a stop. The throw to the plate. There's one.
He's out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Here's the left fielder, Brent Rooker. There's a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
That's down and in.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners are at the corners. 1 away. Up and in. And it's 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swing and a high fly ball. Well struck. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. An absolute smash to left. And we're level. It's 3-3.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Evan Carter stands in now, looks at that one inside. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one
That's
missed.
A ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now. Now the catcher up to hit. Greg Biggio. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. This to third. Tosses to first. And that is that. Back here in Houston. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, number 36. Right through there for a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. And now Gunnar Henderson. His first at bat was a strikeout. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Henderson, in his second season, hitting third in the lineup. Usually a shortstop, but today starts at third. Paredes throws to first, That's out number 2. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Manny Ramirez. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
1-1. Ball. 2-1.
Ground ball up the middle. A dive. He's got it to first. And it beats him. What a play. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. And stepping in for the Astros, Ian Kinsler. Max Fried will go to work. And there's a ball.
Well, he's back out here for the 3rd, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And another ball.
2-0.
And that one missing low. It's a leadoff walk.
Ball 4. Take your
and that's
base.
the go-ahead run. Yordan Alvarez getting ready to hit.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
So up next, Richie Sexson went down on strikes his first time through. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out. Go to second. Out. That's down and in.
2-0's the count.
Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed
3
there.
balls, 1 strike.
Outside and low, it's ball 4. 2 outs, runner at first. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Fouled off. He was late. 2 outs. And that one hammered. That's back there. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. And we're back onto the 4th. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. Johnson back to work. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
2-1.
That's inside. 3-1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Go ahead run on base. Here is Goldschmidt. On the ground to short, could be 2. The turn by Paredes at second. Relay to first, double play. Next is the designated hitter, Tyler O'Neill. Swings through that one. 0-1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field, way back there. And he brings it into the warning track. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Edgar Martinez.
Astros, the 3rd baseman, Edgar Martinez.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. High fly ball out to center field. Granderson coming on.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on plane with it. He hit that one pretty well.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. That one ripped, but foul. Runner at first with no outs here. Line, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. So next up for Houston, Brent Rooker. He's already homered in this game.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
That one is absolutely belted. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Coming home. He will score, and they take the lead. The relay to the plate.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a run. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And that misses. And it's 2-1. That one missing inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 7-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now at the plate, Craig Biggio.
1-0.
In the dirt, and that's ball one.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Cut on and lifted in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Here comes Biggio around third. 1 run is in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Safely into third. It's an RBI triple.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone. He shoots one out to right. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-3.
Clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. At the plate, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 2. This one in the air right field. Williams on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Edgar Martinez up next for the Astros. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Granderson pulls it down, and that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Curtis Granderson. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Foul ball still 0-2. That one ripped. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that More often than not, you're picking up a knock.
Granderson at second with nobody out. Just missed. And ball four to a board.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now it's the right fielder, Ted Williams. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And now a wide throw to third.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Jose Leclerc.
How'd you like this? Summoned from the bullpen.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Runners stay put. That's ball one. Right through there for a strike. All loaded up, and we're at the top of the fifth.
Down, ball.
In the dirt. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
2-2's the count.
And it remains 2-2. Bases juiced, no outs.
Count is full.
In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Ranging back. Onto the track. And he makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. To third. Not in time to get him. He's safe as the run scores on the sac fly. Henderson in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
Ball, no strikes.
Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
First and third, one down.
2-2.
In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Got him swinging. Here's a big power threat. Manny Ramirez.
Ball.
Squirts away a little bit.
1-0.
But no advance from the runners. 2 on, 2 outs. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third. It's now 10-5. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. And next for New York, Jason Varitek. Inside.
No, that's inside.
1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And that is downstairs. 2-1.
Ball.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. No advance from the runners. 3-1 now.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. The run scores all the way from first. It's 10-7.
Making some noise here. 2 RB. Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And a swing and a miss there.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Right-handed reliever. That misses. 2-2.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Well struck left field. That one carrying. Leaps at the wall but can't haul it in. Runner from second crosses the plate. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1-2. 2-2.
In the dirt.
You got a full count.
This one in the dirt. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Granderson up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Rocketed out towards right center. Pulls it into the warning track. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jorge Soler. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, these Astros, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits. So that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Out towards right center field. Granderson settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Evan Carter up next for the Astros. And ball 1. Next offering is downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early, maybe.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 11-8. Back to the top of the lineup, Craig Biggio, the next to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and they can't get the out. Runner at first with 2 away. And next to hit for Houston, Ian Kinsler. That one not close. Ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Chris with that distraction and a speedy guy at first. There goes the runner. Pitching for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Save! Runner at second, 2 down. That one out to right. And makes the grab. That is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Munoz, a 6'2" righty. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a sinker. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. The left-hander on now, Andrew Chafin. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one the other way, puts it away for the out. Now the number 2 hitter. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. And the Yanks go quietly. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Yordan Alvarez digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
That one
That's
misses, and a count 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Goldie. The tag, and he's out. And now the first baseman, Richie Sexson. And there's the strike.
Wow, no fair right there.
0-1.
That slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Close, but call the ball. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, bases empty. Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, Isaac Paredes.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one way outside. Going to count 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the top of the 7th. And now Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson.
Chafin back to work. The Yankees looking to rally.
0-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
In the dirt, 2-2. Hitting the air out to center field. Carter makes the catch for the out. Manny Ramirez stepping in now for the Yankees. A little bit low.
No, that missed.
And it's 1-0. 1 out, bases empty. There's a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1-2 is the count.
That's down and in. A slider missed. That one misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Count's full.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Jason Varitek. Pitch in the dirt, and that is ball 1. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Foul ball. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. Back here in Houston, now Edgar Martinez.
The third baseman, Edgar Martinez.
Tried to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Foul ball there. Up and in. And now 3 balls and a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first. And Martinez is out. So digging in, Jorge Soler. 1 for 3. Swung on, belted. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. So next up for Houston, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off. Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. Pitch misses. And 1-1. And a breaking ball misses outside. Swing, and he breaks his bat. On to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Back here at Dyken Park, we go to the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And now the DH, Tyler O'Neill. Outside low, and that's ball 1. Just missed.
That's out.
Slider right there.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is down low. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros. Billy Wagner.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across, because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
The 1-1 is fouled off. O'Neill stands at first with 1 out. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Soler ranging back on it. Way back, out of here. He muscles that one out the opposite way. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-10. 1 down. Derek Jeter will hit next. And that's in the dirt.
1 ball, no strikes.
The shortstop takes the ball. Off the plate inside. And that's ball 3. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Williams swings through it for strike 1.
He's hitting for the Yankees, number 99, Gary Sanchez.
Now 1-1. Just off the inside edge. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Squirts away a little bit, and the runner stays where he is. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 away. Here's the second baseman. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, and Joyce.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Over to first, and he's saved.
typically the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
That misses the zone.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike. That one drifts inside. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 3.
3-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone. It finds the Crawford boxes. A home run. He rocketed that one out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 12-11.
That slider on the outside part of the plate is typically hit the other way, but to be able to get to it, pull the baseball, and get it up in the air for a home run, I'm just really impressed.
So up next, Gunnar Henderson. That one at triple digits.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
Little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip to London, Yankees and Red Sox in 2019? I think there were 50 runs scored in the 2 games combined. My scorecard was ugly for that series. Swing and a ground ball in plenty of time to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Evan Carter.
Number 74, Felix Bautista.
Swing and a foul out of play. Swing and a miss at a slider.
0-2.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Looking to get the tying run on base.
1-2.
And that skips into dirt. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. And that one fouled off. Not even close there. And the count is 1-1. Check swing, and he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch. Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one.
High fly ball down the left field line. And it's off the foul pole for a home run. He muscles that one out of here. It's 12-12.
Oh, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Reaching down, makes the catch.
The batter, number 44.
So now the DH spot, Yordan Alvarez. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
0-1.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 13-12.
I'm sure he wanted that pitch down below the zone. It stayed up a little bit. He paid a dear price for it. Just a great swing to the ball, through the ball, and a nice round tripper.
Two outs, nobody on. Richie Sexson up next for the Astros. And that one fouled off. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the score.
And he's got it in right field for the third out, so that'll do it. Back here in Houston, we go to the ninth. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Manny Ramirez. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
It's 0-1.
And that one upstairs, ball one.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Sexton takes it himself. Now one gone in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. And up next for New York, Jason Varitek. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that puts the tying run on base.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Working down to the zone to start the at-bat. Looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Ball 4, he walked him. And that'll keep the line moving. 2-on-1. David Robertson gets the ball. Now.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So the tying run at second. And he grounds one back up the middle, sizzling on its way to the outfield. Here comes the throw. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Now batting, right fielder Anthony.
Here comes Anthony Santander in a big spot. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
And that one is inside ball one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first.
2-1.
And prevent that run from scoring.
That's inside. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. And they're all loaded up.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Derek Jeter steps to the plate now with the bases loaded. Golden opportunity right here. Outfielders playing shallow. Corners are in, trying to cut down the runner at third. Just missed.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. On the ground, could be 2. Comes home with it for 1. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the 9th. We are tied. And we're back. So bottom of the 9th. And stepping in for the Astros, Josh Smith. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
swings through that.
1-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the
That's the
call.
ball.
And a count 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball is outside.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Hauls it in for the out. So digging in, Edgar Martinez. 1 for 4 with a double. In the air, center field. Bellinger under it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Jorge Soler getting ready to hit. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing. And that one fouled off. Chapman, 37 years young. He joined the team as a free agent. That's down and in. A slider missed. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Bellinger sizes this one up. Makes the catch. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Houston. The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Josh Hader.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Hader throw over. Jeter dives back in safely. Man at second. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now it's the second baseman. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track.
No ball. 1 strike.
And that one is downstairs. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. Not close with that one. 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the go-ahead run. In scoring position. Gunnar Henderson stepping in now for the Yankees. Outside, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The next pitch misses, and the count now even up. And he can't come up with it. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Gets off a throw, and he's out.
Got him.
Tried to score in the error, but instead the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Astros, Brent Rooker. Chapman back to work. Swing and a liner. Base hit out into right center field. Across is the winning run, and the Astros walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure of winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And the final in this one, 14-13. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Everybody love it, hate it, no matter the situation. What? Everybody rich is someone who got nothing, and everybody broke. Whether spirit or funds, the mirror can tell a lie. The dollar cover the floors, the flow. The flow is covered by God. Told my city, hold on, the weather going we go. From in the city, you've lost angles, I'm trying to move forward for long. Everyone ain't raised me, I'm ready to stay get hard. Heavyweight in the industry, want siphon it up. They rewriting it, with every bit of fighting it. Ever since I gave the first pass of Nikes, I've been seeing where the anacondas and where the vipers live. When you good money, the industry want siphon it. Spent 2 years. When I first met today, everything I wasn't any battle, gonna shed all. Your blue eyes around you, how could I feel? Color of your stare doesn't compare. Times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down, but I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from the for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my teeth off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back.
I be gone.
Hope you watching your
Watch my back. Stay gon' run on how they come.
Hope you watching.
Get your life or get back. Up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
Been someone's love or someone's other love. My mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you. Don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gonna end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a random man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now let me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I didn't marry the man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. set the scene. And we could take another lap round, but it wouldn't change a thing. Oh no, this ain't one of those where I kiss you when you go. Maybe we find each other somewhere down the road. Cause I'm over trying and making it right when I'm still getting these concussions. Throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the end. You're staring at the end. There's no way we're going back now. No, you ain't giving what I need. Yeah, that crowd was getting too loud, screaming now, saying I'm not gonna be the one to pick up your pieces, stop my life when you need it, say you blame me for everything when you're leaving. I'm still getting these concussions, throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the end. I'm still getting these concussions, throw my head against the wall, turning nothing into something, making everything my fault. But you got me top, begging you to stay. I'm bleeding now from screaming out your name. Find a place to pull over, tear stain on your shoulder. 2 years is too long, still feel like I don't know you. You always wonder what it'd be like if I left. Take a look around, cause you're staring at the end.